Nationals, part of the Super Joe Car Series, the 358 Big Block. Yeah, it was absolutely.
World Trip celebrate together.
Yes.
That was kind of similar, but like a push, kind of like
wins. Especially with Junior winning at Daytona.
Sir,
Since Earnhardt died, I know Steve.
Negative.
Seeing Kyle do that to Chase, and I also heard him say to Chase, "Awesome, buddy. It was fun racing with you today."
And now look at what he does. Coming off one of the most remarkable wins in a long time. Look at all these look at Chase Elliott's win. It got all over the news. It got so popular. It was very remarkable. The sport was finally going the right direction for once. And then Brian France just destroys it by going out, getting arrested, DUI, and all that stuff. I mean, if he doesn't resign, I don't even know what else to say. Just
not even 24 hours.
Yeah. So get him out.
Yeah.
Accept this at all.
Track that already has 2 dates, like maybe Kansas or something like that.
Try to get us back in the right direction. Try to listen to us fans, but at the same time, the drivers and teams. Because even if us fans like it, the drivers and teams might not like it. So
it's got to be like a 50-50 or a 75-25.
So get a mix of that, and it may help us go in the right direction. I mean, we may not all agree on it, but these things could help the sport go in the right direction. That's just all I hope is that Jim France just makes some good changes, helps the sport in the right direction, and does not make it any worse.
The cars would change if you just took off the tapered spacer, fixed the downforce, took off the side skirts and the splitter, and let them go. You got to wonder how much that would actually change things. I bet if you took off the tapered spacer, it would help a lot. Bring that horsepower back that we desperately need. This new engine package that they're proposing for 2019, it's not the solution. It is not the solution. We have proved the last 6 races, the last 5 out of 6 races have been some of the best races we've had in 2 or 3 years. Not but the drivers have proven that we can have good racing without this engine package.
Yeah.
And honestly, when you go back and you re-watch the All-Star race, it was still basically what we get right now, but you needed a run to get past a car, and B, they were just single file but closer together. And I don't necessarily want to watch that for half the races this season.
Do you think the racing was good though? The All-Star race, was it good? Even with Harvick winning, was the racing? Do you think it was still good?
I didn't really care that Harvick won that race. It didn't count for anything. But
the racing overall.
I thought the Open. I thought the All-Star Open was really, really good.
The Open was good racing.
Yeah. The All-Star race though,
that was okay.
Probably good in the moments where Harvick wasn't in the lead because Harvick just had such a fast car that he'd pull out to a second and then nobody would be able to catch him, even if they got together.
Yeah.
Of course it was a good race. I mean, I can't deny that it wasn't a good race, but it's not a package that we need to have for half the season. I mean, it doesn't show the drivers pure talent if all you're doing is flooring it through 4 corners for 400 miles.
Yeah.
It doesn't show their pure talent. You know, you won't be able to switch lanes. With that All-Star package, we don't have the Chicagoland finish. Because Kyle Larson won't be able to run the top. He'll be going the same speed that Kyle Busch is going on the bottom, maybe a little bit slow, maybe a little bit faster. But, yeah, and the lap traffic, too. We're not going to get that lap traffic.
Yeah, that's right.
Certain tracks, I think it could work. I think it could work at Michigan, the Xfinity race at Michigan.
I really liked it at Michigan.
Yeah, same. I like that as well.
Area. I would say I want to say probably keep Xfinity.
Each year. I mean, we're already low on sponsorship as it is. We don't need to keep spending more because we want to do new packages, pack racing basically. But like I was saying before, certain tracks it works. In Michigan, I don't know why, but everyone on Twitter, Reddit, and those are two that I basically go on. For NASCAR, everyone hates Michigan Xfinity. Everyone hates Pocono Xfinity. Michigan Xfinity was good. I
was
will
awesome.
fight anybody on that. That was a good race.
I mean,
Pocono was not good. It does not work at Pocono. Please don't use it at Pocono.
They use it at Pocono, I swear.
Yeah, Pocono
will not work. Indianapolis, the Xfinity Indianapolis race, that was a good race. Yeah, I think we should use it there.
Yeah. All right.
But the only reason why we use restrictor plates at Daytona and Talladega is for safety.
Yes.
Does it provide good racing? Of course it does. They're in a big pack, 3-wide racing, making a bunch of moves for the lead. 3-wide for the lead, 2-wide for the lead. You know, we all know how pack racing has worked. We've been watching it for 20. Us three have been watching it for 20 years. You know, it's there for safety because I'm sure those cars could go up to 230 if they didn't have the restrictor plate. Maybe 220, 230, somewhere around there. And Bill Elliott was going 210 and nearly flew off the track. So, you know, that's the only reason why it's there. It's not there because it provides good racing.
Yeah. All right. I want to move on. I want to go into a who's hot, who's not the dark horse. Well, I'm going to go.
Lag. Very bad lag, Marty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Trucks Michigan is going to be a fantastic race. In case he doesn't remember last year's race, Bubba Wallace won it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we had like 10 to 15 cars battling for the lead the entire race.
Yeah.
All right, so who's going to be hot? I'm going to go with going into here Matt Crafton. He's gotten 2 top 10s in the past 2 races at the track. Who's not? I'm going to go with Johnny Sauter. Only 1 top 10, and I believe he went out in the previous race for like a average finish the past 2 years of 13.5, and he's only allowed 1 lap since then. Michael?
Well, fun fact for you guys, this race will be on my birthday. But we're looking for who's hot, who's not, and an underdog, right?
Yes.
All right. Who's hot? Brett Moffitt, number 16 car for Hattori Racing.
Oh, I forgot. Crap.
Yeah. I think he won there with Red Horse Racing with that 3-wide move on Timothy Peters and William Byron. Wasn't he the one who won that race?
Yes.
Yeah. As well.
That was his first win. He's got 3 wins already this year. The team is low on sponsorship. But I think they're good to go for the rest of the season, right?
Yeah.
I think they filled out the races they need for the rest of the season. But they're low on sponsorship. They don't have a lot of guys working on their team, and yet they come out and they compete every week for wins. Who's not? I'm actually going to go against what you said, Marty. Who's not hot right now is Matt Crafton. That team is struggling this year. I haven't seen Matt Crafton run this bad, I don't think, ever since I really started paying attention to the Truck Series. As far as I can remember, as long as I can remember, Matt Crafton has been good, and he's been getting top 10s. I don't know if that team is just having bad luck or if their cars are just really slow or their trucks are just really slow. They just haven't been very good, though. ThorSport altogether has not been very good. They only have 1 win this season with Ben Rhodes.
I think it's the 4th
he did win this year, right?
They won at Eldora with Chase Briscoe as well.
Go 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
that was just a one-time deal, though, unfortunately. And then an underdog for Michigan, not Stuart Friesen. My underdog is Dalton Sargent. Dalton Sargent qualified 4th the last time the trucks ran, which I guess was Pocono, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And had a pretty decent run too. I think he finished in the top 10. But
Good.
watch out for Dalton Sargent. I think Michigan is going to be anybody's race. I mean, Bubba Wallace was able to win it with who was it? Was it MBM last year?
I think it?
Yes. MBM actually. MBM I think is the Carl Long's team.
Yeah, MDM
So
the team.
this really could be anybody's race. So watch out for Dalton Sargent.
Plus,
Man, we got a lot of different winners in the truck series. I think there's only like 3 spots left on points, isn't it?
Near me. It's about 3 hours away. Not that long, but okay. But anyways, for the trucks, who's hot? Brett Moffitt. Look at that team though. Like they're low on sponsorship, but they're just continuing to process, dominate, do so. I think he could be a contender for the championship. I think he could possibly win it. My honest opinion. Who's not? Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with Matt Crafton. I mean, these past 2 years, he's been struggling. I mean, you see him dominating the past, and now he's just falling down. Not sure how that team can rebound. But the dark horse, I'm going to go with Grant Enfinger. I mean, you look at him, he always finishes consistently well. Like, he's up there trying to win, but he just never has able to pull it out. But I think he could do it. I put him as my dark horse.
All right. All right. Now we'll go for the Xfinity race here.
Entry list for this race.
All right, I got it right here. I'll tell you.
I have it up too. Catherine Legg, is that how you pronounce her name? Legg? She's going to be starting in this race. We got Andy Lally, Brendan Gaunce coming back.
Yeah.
And Bill Elliott.
He's not
62
racing.
years old.
No, he's racing Road America.
Yeah. Spencer Gallagher's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's racing this weekend.
Yeah.
We get to party like it's 1999 again.
Oh, I had the wrong one pulled up. Okie dokie. Okay.
I got Gone, Cody Ware in the 8.
He's raced in the Xfinity Series since that race last year at Road America. So watch out for him. He's going to be a factor. Who's not? Spencer Gallagher would be too easy, so I'm not going to go with him. Ryan Reed. Roush has been off their game, if there's even been a game for them lately. But just Ford in general in the Xfinity Series seems to be really struggling, but they're dominating in the Cup Series.
Yeah.
And I can't remember Ryan Reed ever being a factor at road courses. And the only time he really is a factor is when we go to the restrictor plate races. And we have no more restrictor plate races. So he is definitely not hot right now. But because of the limited competition in the Xfinity Series, he's in the chase. So, and then my dark horse for this race is going to be Cole Custer. Cole has been running very well. He got his first win at Homestead last year. I don't really know how good of a road racer he is, but I didn't realize Chase Elliott was so good at road courses until I saw the speed he had at Watkins Glen this weekend. So I'm going to roll the dice and say that Cole Custer is going to be a factor this weekend.
Speaking of Fords, by the way, you just mentioned, as you mentioned, the Mustang. In case anyone forgot, the Mustang for the Cup Series will be revealed tomorrow at, I believe, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Revealing the Supra for Cup, they revealed it for Xfinity only.
No, I said Toyota was going to have a good season next year in the Cup Series because, they're not because of the same car. Then say that what I meant.
Yeah. Anyway, so Justin, you're
3 in a row since Dale Jr. in 1999. He's definitely the hottest driver right now. Who's not? Man, it's tough. If I'm going to be honest, probably it's probably Ryan Reed because he just hasn't had speed, hasn't really been contention for a win, and the
Mm-hmm.
stricter plates. So although he did get a top 10 last weekend at Watkins Glen, so but just still hasn't had a lot of speed. But
Yeah,
the dark horse, yeah, hold up.
you're good.
Well, he's dealing with that. I also want to throw out another dark horse, or not a dark horse, but a guy who's not hot right now, who hasn't been good. Michael Annett
Oh,
hasn't
get
been
him
good since
out
he
of
took over
there.
that.
Oh,
Hasn't
get
been
him
good since
out
he
of
took over that
there.
5 car.
Yeah, even
Still
though
isn't
Do
good.
whatever it takes.
Michael, that's my favorite, but he still hasn't been doing well. But anyways, I'm back. My brother was, but anyways, the dark horse. I'm excited to say this. My boy Brendan Gaughan. I can't wait to see him race because he's an okay oval racer, but he's outstanding at road courses. You look at Road America, he's excellent there. Finished top 5, I believe, the last 4 years or so. And Mid Ohio, he's good as well. Had a chance under last year as well. So I'm hoping he can pull it off. Be awesome to see him win.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now for Cup as we go to Michigan, who's hot and who's on the dark horse. Obviously, who's hot? Chase Elliott. He's got the best average finish of all the drivers the past phase. At MIS within the past 5 races. Besides having the fuel plug.
No. I'll take it seriously. I promise.
Okay.
Who's hot? Honestly, got to go with Kyle Busch. Probably, not probably. He would have battled Chase Elliott for the win. We probably would have had a couple lead changes at the end, just with how fast Kyle Busch was. I mean, didn't he restart outside the top 20 and was able to finish third? That's crazy how good his car was.
Yeah.
Who's not hot right now? This pains me to say it, but Jimmy Johnson. He's
Yeah.
only getting all these stage points because Chackenhouse is keeping him on the racetrack when everyone else is trying to battle for a win, just because they know they can barely hang inside the top 10. And that's basically what this season has been for the 48 team, just barely hanging on. They're in a position where they can't gamble. They're in a position where they're not going to be in contention for wins. Bristol, Talladega, and the Charlotte Roval will probably be their last chances to get wins this season. And Martinsville, if I'm going to be completely honest. Because everywhere else, it's mile and a halfs, or you need to have speed like Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way it goes sometimes. But my underdog for this weekend is going to be. I don't know. Do we really have an underdog? Keselowski, I guess. He's a Michigan native, right? He always says how much he wants to win at Michigan. It's his
Giancarlo.
home track. So, yeah, why not Keselowski?
Hey, by the way,
I can lay
Giancarlo.
off of him a little bit because he's been struggling.
By the way, Giancarlo Stanton just hit a grand slam.
Really?
A grand
His
slam.
top 3, top 5 that entire race. He could have won, honestly. And Watkins Glen, one of his best places, finishes 4th. And so coming to MIS, I think he could have a lot of speed and maybe even pull off a win. Right now, who's not? Yeah, Jimmy Johnson. I mean, just look at him. Poor season. Not what you expect from the 48. After all
Hot
the
take.
years when he dominated, and then right now, he's just not doing well. And everyone's saying he should retire. He might have I think he still has a couple years left, but if he can't, do well, then I think he should retire. But that's just one season, though. He could come back. He really could.
He has 2 years on his contract. Just
Yeah,
give it a
I think it's
rest.
3
He'll
years
be gone
actually.
soon.
yeah, yeah. I said he has a couple years left in him. But anyways, Jimmy Johnson's not really that hot. The underdog. Let me think of this one. If I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be hard. I don't even know this one. I'm probably go with William Byron. I mean, he's coming off back-to-back top tens. He's been doing well. He's passed a couple races along with Henrik as well. If he could win, that would definitely be an underdog moment. So watch out for the 24. He could pull off one easily by surprisingly something. I don't know. It's been stressful. All right.
All right, now we'll get predictions here for trucks.
Listen.
Yeah. I'm going to say that Brett Moffitt is able to get his 4th win of the season.
Yeah. All right. Justin?
I think Daniel Hemrick can pull it off.
You think Henrik?
Yep. He's been strong. He finished second there last year, so why not? He could possibly finally win a race.
All right. And now we go to the Cup Series race at MIS. We miss you.
Yeah.
Hey, Marty, I was thinking, why don't we do like a big 3 pick, and then we'll go with a other race winner pick. Do you want to do that?
Right.
No, I'm not.
3 pick. All right. I'm gonna go hard.
I'm gonna go with Daniel Suarez to pull it off as like an underdog. I think he could do it.
He is an underdog, actually. That's true.
Yeah. Fine. If you wanted to do a big 3 pick, I'm just gonna go with Truex.
Okay. And last but not least, Michael.
Yeah. My phone's about to die, so I can't switch to my camera. So I don't know why I just spent time getting my diecast out. Wait, can I? It's out. Wait, can I?
I'll do it for you.
Oh, yeah, I can. What's up, guys?
Hi.
No, we didn't. We're probably gonna lose. Rip. Ouch. Let's see if I can. There we go.
Well, we're waiting.
Yeah. I honestly thought something was wrong with my volume for a second.
That or Michael's phone died.
No, well, yeah, if your phone dies, you're still on the call.
While we wait, let's get a quick word from Duracell. This is the #1 trusted brand.
That feels weird to like. We have
Trusted brand.
episode. It's been like almost the entire summer for me. I start high school on September 4th. Oh man. Freak. Oh,
Few more minutes. This goes the dog.
damn you, Kyrie. So we wait, let the dog bark. Asshole dog.
All right, he said check YouTube chat. Okay. So he's up to yeah. You're gonna pick Harvick and Larson as well. The more things change, the more things